Yo, what's up with it? It's your boy, TCB Dee. I just came to you live out the porch. Dirty Glove Bastard.
No, this life ain't getting easy, mixing purple with the drink. I didn't care about the struggle, fighting demons every day. Ain't no whip.
Alright, today we got TCB Dee jumping off the porch with us today.
What's up with it, bro? How you doing?
I'm cooling, gang. How you feeling?
So, just blessed to be here.
No, for sure. It's a pleasure to have you on the porch with us today, man.
So I appreciate it. Pleasure to be here.
No rap.
So,
D, tell me who you got on the porch with you today, gang?
man, I got my main producer, Cam. My boy Cam slept on me hard as a motherfucker. And I got my main videographer, you know what I'm saying? My boy Zoe shot, he the hardest with the camera. Got my dogs with me for sure.
For sure, man. Y'all welcome to the porch.
For sure, appreciate you.
So let me ask you, how did 2021 go for you, gang?
Man, I've just been working, I've been learning, I've been studying the music game. You know what I'm saying, just doing my research, so when them opportunities come, I know how to play my cards right.
Real spill.
For sure.
So what lessons would you say that you learned last year that you applying to this new year?
Just focus on the process and not the results. You know what I'm saying, leave the results to God. Like I used to stress over what I can't control. I'm like, now I'm just like going with the flow, just, you know what I'm saying, just put in the work and what's gonna come, go come.
That's some real shit you just said. A lot of people be stressing over what they can't control.
You can't control it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta, you know, just do your best and then everything else go work out as supposed to.
That's real.
For sure.
So how would you describe life back at home in Jackson, Mississippi?
Man, Mississippi, I love where I'm from. I'm not gonna say all bad, it's all negative. You know what I'm saying? You got beautiful people though, and you got beautiful, you know, souls though, just like you would anywhere else in the world. But at the same time, Mississippi, boy, it's opportunities out there. You know what I'm saying? Like we really getting out the mud for real. Like I hear a lot of people say that, but you know, Mississippi is literally like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially where I'm from. I'm from Jackson, Mississippi, so we really not on world. Mississippi, like it's Mississippi and it's Jackson, like. And folks don't even be wanting to come to Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you just got that type of reputation.
Yeah.
But I guess us being used to it, we just adapted to this shit. Like, we don't see it as that, but to others, they won't even come to our city.
Yeah.
For real.
Y'all still calling it the SIP down there?
Yeah, they say the SIP, you know what I'm saying? We from the SIP, like I said, it's Mississippi than the Jackson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but when I talk to people who from other states, they just think we country and shit, like, probably don't know too much. That ain't the case at all.
A lot of people don't know a lot of Chicago natives come from Mississippi. And
yeah,
shit like
we got strong roots in Chicago.
Yeah.
Like, I know a lot of people from Chicago, they go to Jackson State. Yeah, a lot of people, you know, cause like the ancestors be from, you know what I'm saying, Chicago. A lot of our ancestors from Mississippi. So it's a lot of love out there.
That's real.
For sure. Shout out Chicago.
No rap. Shout out Chicago, man. How would you describe your childhood coming up?
Like I said, my childhood was one that it wasn't one of them struggles where it's like no food, no water, no shelter and shit, thank God, you know what I'm saying? I had my own struggles, but like as far as like my dad not being in my life, like growing up and your mom always gone. So we was with my grandparents for the longest, you know what I'm saying? I lived with my grandma, you know what I mean? She, you know, provided for us, thank God. You know, I didn't say my mama did too, she did a good job, but like I said, they gone all the time, so I was at the crib by myself most of the time with my sister Fee. And she a little bit older than me, so it's really just me at the house in my head since I was a child.
That's real.
Yeah.
So what type of foundation would you say you come from ultimately?
Man, I come from a work ethic, you know what I mean? But also the spirit to know that everybody equal. You know what I'm saying? My grandma said that to me young. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause she had her own restaurant down in Jackson, my hometown. And Bernadette off Bailey Avenue, you know, shout out Brown Bottom and Bernadette, you know what I'm saying, the whole north.
Yeah.
But yeah, she had her own restaurant, so we would give all type of people, you know what I'm saying, whether you homeless, you know what I'm saying, and whatever your preference is, like, we seen everybody come through there, she treated everybody as equal, and she just instilled that in me at a young age too, you know what I'm saying, so it's like treat the janitor like the CEO, you know what I'm saying, so I'd say, you know, I got a good foundation for us, like, a variety of people, just dealing with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just got a good foundation with that. But
that's real.
That's pretty much it.
That's some real shit. So when would you say you jumped off the porch?
Man, to be honest, that shit wasn't even like a choice. It really wasn't. Like, I never even intended to be in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even want to be in the streets. Still don't. You know what I'm saying? Cause that shit really not even glorified. It's glorified, but it ain't about what it's talking about at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started jumping off the porch per se probably around 15, 16. But that's only because I used to play football and I had aspirations of making it in football, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just seen my life as that. I didn't think I'd go to college. I didn't think I know I ain't want to work no 9 to 5, no slave for no 40 years and not get compensated for it, you know what I'm saying? So once football was like everybody else, like my peers and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm on 5'6", so shit, you know, the scouts, they look at your size more so than your talent.
Yeah.
So it's like, once I seen football, they closed the lane for me in football, I was like, damn, I must ain't got no purpose. You know what I'm saying? So that made me just like go to what's next door. It's all around us, you know what I'm saying? Being in the city, like you around it 24/7 regardless. So it just made me just put my foot, you know, how about that?
That's real.
So
was you really shot 22 times?
Man, a lot of people they like, damn, you shot like 22, like 2-2. Yeah, I was shot 22 times, 8 times in my left leg, 6 in my right, 3 times in both arms, my neck and my chest. Yeah, so got a lot of scars.
Well, what the hell?
Everybody get that same question, bro. Like, yeah, that was crazy. I was shot by police too.
Bro, you gotta walk me down the story, man. So
man, on some hot boy shit, man. Like I said, shit, once I feel like I ain't had no purpose, I moved as such. You know what I'm saying? So I was out here robbing and all type of shit. You know, I dibble and dabble with the dope, but I ain't gonna cap. I don't really like talking to niggas, and it's a lot of communication when you dealing with dope and shit. So I was like, shit, next best thing is rob a nigga. Like, it's just quick. You know what I'm saying? But when I was robbing like niggas, you know what I'm saying, not to speak on too much, I just certain situations was like, damn, this shit ain't worth it. You will go out there lick, you know what I'm saying, and going into that, you already gotta be prepared to either know that your life could be taken, or you could, you know what I'm saying, take L. Not that you're trying to, but how stuff happens sometimes.
That's
just
just
how it works.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and then the shit we was going, like, man, one day after some, you know what I'm saying, I was like, bro, this shit ain't worth it. Like, I just had to reevaluate. And then I was like, but don't keep in mind, I was never robbing like regular citizens, like regular people. Like, I only like if you was in the streets too. You know what I'm saying? So if you doing what I'm doing, I'm like, you know what you signed up for. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't touching no working people or nothing like that. No, you know, kids, and we ain't no women and nothing like that. But in the streets, it's like shit. You know what you signed up for. You know what I'm saying? So, but it still wasn't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I could do something, but I could do something to them, but they can also do something to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so after I seen that perspective, my next move was like, shit, businesses. Then I thought like, cause if I'm gonna go hard, if I'm gonna rob, I'm already putting my life and my freedom at jeopardy. I might well make this shit worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense to go stick up a convenience store knowing they keep less than $200 in the goddamn, in the drawer. And then when you get caught, an armed robbery charge, where we at, that's automatic 30 off the muscle, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll spend 10 to 15, but you still going, that's a you know,
you getting double digits.
Yeah, that's a felony, that's an aggravated, you know, it's violent. Yeah. It's violent. And so a lot of people thought I was stupid as hell, which I was in a way, but like I didn't just wake up like, I'm gonna go rob a bank today. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, once I seen the business, I was like, what makes most sense? I was like, shit, a bank. If you think about it, now don't rob no bank people. Like, I ain't telling you go goddamn bank. I'm not telling you go rob a bank. Yeah. But in my mind, even at the age of 16, I was 16 when I did it. You know what I'm saying? And I had got away with one before. That many people don't know. But the second time, I did my research on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't doing nothing, just going in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna think everything through. So I had went in. It was December 28, 2016, I did my first one. And then March 14th, 2017, I did the one that I got shot. And but like I said, to get back to the question, I chose a bank to rob, like I said, because I was like, okay, I ain't gotta go take no gun. So they take off the armed robbery to just robbery. That make a big ass difference if you get caught. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, I ain't gotta harm nobody. You know what I'm saying? So, cause I ain't want to scar who I was robbing. You know, I know that shit really do leave like PTSD. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't want to put nobody through that. So I was like, I can do a note just scare them, but I ain't gotta actually hurt them. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, scare them to where their life is gonna be changed forever. So I went in with that consciousness, like, even though it's wrong, you know what I'm saying?
You're still standing on some good
Yeah,
morals,
I'm still like, I gotta go off my morals and principles though. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't just be out here doing anything.
Yeah.
Even when I was feeling less than and not worried than myself, I still didn't want to project that into others. You know what I'm saying? Cause just because I ain't care about my life, don't mean I gotta not care about theirs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's some real shit, bro.
Yeah.
So you end up surviving. So what was your mind going through? Like, you know what I'm saying?
After I got shot?
Yeah, you been
At
shot.
first,
you know
I ain't
what I'm
gonna
saying?
care. Like, damn, I ain't even think I was getting shot. I was like, they shoot me? What the fuck? Like, I ain't think I was getting shot. Like, cause it was so many, like, pow, 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 pow. You know what I'm saying? It's like, cause I had just stopped the car. Like, I ain't do no type of reaction. Like, I didn't know, like, no moving, no got the car instantly. Because, we was on high-speed chase. We was on high-speed chase, too. So, when I stopped the car, like, they just automatically started shooting up. No get out the car, hands up, nothing.
They just started shooting.
They just started shooting.
Oh, that's fucked up.
But, I mean, a lot of people say that, but at the same time, shit, it's the consequences of my actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't got shot if I never would rob the bank. So, it's like, but they was wrong, too. Don't get me wrong, because you're not supposed to just, you know what I'm saying, shoot nobody unprovoked. Like, I ain't reaching nothing, put my hand in my pocket. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, hey, you can't make excuses. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. But the blessing of this shit is, you currently in college, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Alcorn.
Right, that's a real, they ain't expect that one. They ain't expect nobody, my boys in college, man.
Man, I ain't even expect that shit. That shit just happened, for real.
So what made you enroll back into school?
Man, to be honest, keep it a G. When I got kicked out of my mama's crib on some other shit, you know what I'm saying? Not gonna go into too much detail, nothing major though at all. And I was just like, man, like instead of going house to house, like different people, I was like, well, okay, what makes the most sense? I can get a apartment now, but then now with that comes more bills. You know what I'm saying? Responsibility. And even though I got responsibilities now, I'm still trying to invest in myself, invest in my music. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the only thing I need to do is get heard. I got the talent, there ain't no question. I just need to get heard. Like I said, well, it's been Mississippi, it's like opportunity. And so I just been saving money, just trying to invest in myself. So I knew if I was to go get an apartment right then, I wouldn't be able to invest in myself. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, hell nah. So I was like, man, what makes the most sense? Cause you know, when you living, like, they expect you to be doing something. Like you gotta be doing something. So whether you working, going to school, but you can't just. I'm not the type of nigga to just sit down and do nothing anyway. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can't just sit down and do nothing. They ain't even my character, my DNA. Yeah. So I was like, shit, the most make sense. Shit, if I go to school, I can have free time. I can keep my money and invest in myself. Cause school, it's light. You know what I'm saying? School is slick, easy to me. I try, but like it really come natural. You know what I'm saying? So. Even though I never seen it coming, I was just like, it killed two birds with one stone. I can go to school. So, and like I said, if this music shit don't work, I also had this degree to back up on. You know what I'm saying? Because how the economy in the world is now, but if you ain't got no degree, like they gonna do you bad. They'll give you anything, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're an entrepreneur. Yeah. But people don't know, they just see the glamorous side. Y'all don't see like us putting all our money.
Entrepreneurship hard as hell.
Going damn near growing broke to try to get people to notice how I work and how I craft. You know what I'm saying? So, I was like, man, it make the most sense to give me an excuse to people like, what you doing with your life? I'm in college, not knowing the whole time I'm really just working, following my dreams. Yeah. Like college is number two, like this is just, but my goal is to follow my dreams, but it give me a chance to, you know what I'm saying? Like okay, I'm doing something in my life when I put my text forms, what you doing? See, I'm in school, I'm also chasing my dreams.
That's real. So what's your major?
I'm a mass communication major.
Okay.
Shout out my whole department. Shout out Mr.
Start a podcast or some shit in this motherfucker.
Yeah, but now I love to write, bro. Like essays, poems. It's just deeper than rap to me. Books, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? I just always had a niche for writing. I just always had a niche for writing, so that's why I just stuck to it. It seemed to make the most sense.
That's real. So with all that being said, what would you say is the biggest life lesson you learned so far in life?
Man, it's so many. But I had to say, the greatest life lesson I learned, bro, real talk, is to know when to be a lion and know when to be a lamb. You know what I mean? Because we push out, you know what I'm saying, always standing on business. And we gotta do that in certain situations, but you also gotta be smart. You know what I'm saying? If it's not mess with your money and your family, I wouldn't even pay no attention to it because shit, like right now, I wouldn't even have this opportunity to get on stage if I was crashed out a couple times ago, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Over some bullshit. And a lot of times it be over nothing, like 30 seconds can change your whole life. Yeah. 30 seconds can make you spend 30 years. or go straight to the ground, 6 feet deep. You know what I'm saying? So all that tough, hard man shit, they ain't gonna get you nowhere all the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's always somebody who harder than you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers don't realize that, but like shit, you know what I'm saying? So, and then people think being a lamb is soft. You ain't being soft, that's smart. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we trying to enjoy life, see what we never seen before, make this money. You know what I'm saying? So, all that shit ain't about shit.
No, for real. Ain't about shit.
At all. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't be understanding, like, man, I don't be understanding a lot of these niggas, bro, because, like, bro, y'all doing shit that don't even matter. Like, this shit don't matter, bro. You know what I'm saying? Impressing female, like, ain't the hard to impress a female, bro. They gonna come when they see what you're having anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna go get that. You know what I'm saying? I've been in situations where I'm around 30 niggas. It's just niggas. You know what I'm saying? We all in the pod. We all, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all you see every day. You see yelling, fighting every day. Your environment, you around so much negativity every day, that shit get you down like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Or like you said, I also been in a situation where you seeing like the people who care for you most, like you not even just hurting, they hurt. So you projecting that hurt onto them. You know what I'm saying? So like you gotta be real cautious. Like when I see my grandma and my mama, you know what I'm saying, cry because of the decisions I was making. Like it deeper than just me. So even if I don't care about myself, I got others that's watching me that care about me. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta move right.
That's real shit, man.
So
when would you say you started making music?
Man, I know exactly when I started making music. January of 2019. Cause like I said, with me being shot, having been in jail, like even just coming up doing things that I was doing, people already knew my background, you know what I'm saying? But they also knew it was more than me than what most seen. They also knew I was, you know what I'm saying, intelligent, for real. So when I was locked up, they was like, bro, you gotta rap, bro. You gotta have a movie about your life, bro. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause stuff I tell them, they damn near think I be lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way you got shot and you been through all this shit, bad left, and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I take it as a blessing. Like, I got a purpose to be here. You know what I'm saying? So they used to push it. They used to always say it, but I'm one, I really don't like attention, keep it a G. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell my story if I feel like it's beneficial to who's listening. Well, I'm not gonna be walking around, yeah, I got shot 22 times, you know what I'm saying? I did this, I did that. That's for me to know, you know what I'm saying? I know what's going on, that's between me and my maker, you know what I'm saying? So I never like to push it, for real. But I'm also, with being an artist, so that kind of like strayed me away from being an artist at first, because I feel like it was more so flash, show me what you got, show me what you like this. And they really ain't even my character. Like, I pop shit, don't get it twisted. I can pop it now too.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I really rather be me, just handle my business, make sure my family's straight, my priorities straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like long term, like this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but they used to push it on me, and my uncle, shout out my uncle, man. My uncle growing up, I seen him rap, but he was always in and out of prison. But when I did see him, he came home, like he the truth of that music, like one of my favorite rappers. Like, if not after Meek Mill, Meek Mill my favorite, but after Meek Mill, my uncle for sure. And I seen him. And his hunger for it, and his attitude, his drive. I used to be like a young nigga, but I'm really watching up everything he doing. I'm like, damn, like this shit hard. So it just came about. Like I said, 2019 it came about.
That's real. So what was it that motivated you to start making music for yourself?
Like I said, I just wanted to share my story. Like, I feel like I can really be an inspiration to others. You know what I'm saying? Cause I feel like nobody coming how I'm coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm really talking to a perspective. Like, I feel like this generation of music is so like programmed down there. They tell you what to say, they tell you who to be, what to look like. And I feel like my strength is in being me. You know what I'm saying? Cause I can talk on the street shit, you know what I'm saying, from my past, but I can talk on my current, living situation. But I also talk about my future, what I'm striving for, what I'm aiming for. And I feel like that perspective and like all the stories I got within me, ain't nobody coming how I'm coming.
That's real shit. So who would you list as some of your musical influences?
Like I said, my favorite artists growing up, even still, Meek Mill. I love his delivery, his flow. My uncle, Tupac for sure. You gotta respect Pac. But I like a lot of music, but I listen to all type of music, all genres of music, from country to gospel to rap, you know what I'm saying? I just listen, I always had a passion for music, period, just growing up, just listening to it.
That's real. So what do you feel like brings the best out of you and your music?
Man, my hunger, like, I want this shit, like,
yeah.
I'm gonna get it, like, for sure. Like,
no, for sure.
And you can tell when I present myself. If I walk in the room, if I walk in the studio, if I walk on the stage, you gonna know, like, yeah, That's what he meant for.
He's standing on business.
Yeah, he's standing on business. TCB, that's what it's for. You know what I'm saying?
That's for sure.
That's what it's for.
So talk about Two Sweaters, man.
Man, Two Sweaters is a single I just put out, man. My partner at school, actually, he sent me the beat, whoop, whoop. And so I just came on like shit. One day I was walking to class. I was like, shit, coach, fuck with this shit. I need 2 Sweaters. I need hoes on me now like I'm Hugh Hefner. I'm not the one for you, go do better. I won't bet for your times for whoever. TCB need to step to some 3 levels. We've been stepping forever, don't need levels. Right, the boss for sure, I don't need pillars. Head straight to the top, I don't need levels. So shit, like shit just came about like shit 2 Sweaters, you know what I'm saying? So shit, I put down the single like, yeah, I want to push that.
No, that's real. So talk about 22 Blessings, man.
Man, 22 Blessings, say, I got a book called 22 Blessings speaking on my past. It's not a memoir per se, because I feel like I have so much to go. I'm just getting started. And like I said, I wrote the book when I was 17, when I was locked up. And it took me a minute because I was just hesitant, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I ain't want how the book is, it's so motivational, it's inspirational. I didn't want people to perceive me as perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because you got like the rest of people who like doing what I'm doing, writing books, they either pastors, ministers, you know what I'm saying, youth leaders. And even though I speak to you, I'm like, I ain't that image. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still me, I'm still working on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I still got to dibble and dabble to do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I ain't want to put out an image. But over the last year, I was realizing that, man, that's the strength of it. That's the beauty of it. Because a lot of people try to present themselves as perfect. And they have their flaws. And here I am, like, here you go. You know what I'm saying? So you can use my flaws and my wrongs, and maybe it can inspire you enable you to change yours. You know what I'm saying? So you don't put yourself in situations I was in. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you in the hospital bed looking at your mama cry. I don't want you in the cell, you know what I'm saying, thinking about, damn, how much time I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Will I ever see my family again? I don't want you to do that. So that's why I wrote that book. That's where the motivation for that book came from. Like, damn, like, if somebody hear this and really read this, I think you ain't gonna have no choice but to relate to it and feel it. And you can actually use the methods I'm talking about, because, you know what I'm saying, apply it to your life. You know what I'm saying? I think it's something special for real.
No, for sure. Y'all make sure y'all go get that 22.
Yeah, get 22 Blessings for sure.
No, for real. So what is it that you want listeners to take from your music?
Man, my music, like I said, that's me. Like, and music is the only thing I do that's simply for me. You know what I'm saying? I really get pleasures off of, you know what I'm saying, looking out for my people. You know what I'm saying? My family, not even, just people in general. But I feel like music is the one thing I have that's mine, truly. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody can take it away from me. And I feel like I said, I'm blessed with the ability to be able to rap and to be able to tell my story, project my story in the way that I do, in my delivery. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's truly a gift. So I got to shout out to God just for giving me that gift. So like, I can't waste his investment in me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's real.
You allowing me to do this, so do it in full. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, yeah, I gotta go all in with it.
No, that's real.
Yeah.
So what else you working on, gang?
Like I said, man, I got my book coming out, so I'm really just focused on it. Push these singles. I got a lot of music, bro. I just been stacking up the box, so music ain't the question. Like, we got a lot of music, but my biggest thing is introducing myself to the world. Like, I'm an artist. I'm stamped it. Like, you used to see in my face. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I feel like I'm so overlooked. Not because of the talent there, but like I said, the opportunities. And I know once people get to hear me,
over with.
I ain't gonna
That's the
speak
stamp
on it.
on the envelope.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's over with. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
So I'm just day by day.
Straight up.
So,
any last words and shout outs?
Man, shout out to God first. Thank you for letting me be here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a blessing to present your talent. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Zoe. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was cold with the camera. Shout out to my producer, my main producer Cam. You know what I'm saying? My team, my brothers. You know what I'm saying? My family, my daughter. For keeping me inspired, keeping me motivated. And I'm just blessed to be here.
Real spill, man. TCB Dee,
TCB
man.
Dee.
We appreciate having you.
No cap.
And go check out that Hard Times video that just dropped.
Oh yeah, Hard Times for sure. I'm telling you, I'm speaking some stuff, man. I'm coming to you in all realities. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want a teed up vibe, I'm gonna get you teed up. If you got there, if need some, you know what I'm saying, some inspiration, I'm gonna give you some inspiration. But if you got them times where you and yourself, or you riding by yourself, or you in your bed at night by yourself, you know what I'm saying, you can reflect on your life.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And really just make the improvements to move forward.
No cap. Again, TCB Dee, we appreciate having you on the Porch with us, gang.
Appreciate y'all.
For sure.
Know this life ain't getting easy, mixing purple with the drink. I didn't care about the struggle, fighting demons every day. Ain't no way for me to cope, I know my heart.